Hi everybody. This video will demonstrate how to use some of the capabilities of Dynamik Website Builder along with Beaver Builder to build a very nice little website in a matter of a few minutes with very little effort. Just the way I like it. The video is targeted those who are new to Dynamik Website Builder and Beaver Builder, although some of you seasoned DWB types may be intrigued with just how powerful a combination Dynamik Website Builder and Beaver Builder can be. I should note that some of the features of Beaver Builder shown in this video are available only in the paid version, either Standard, Pro, or Agency. A free light version of Beaver Builder is available from the WordPress plugin repository. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles as shown in the video, but there's enough to get some work done and get a really good idea of just how easy and powerful Beaver Builder can be, especially combined with Genesis and Dynamik Website Builder. So let's get started. This is a fresh install of WordPress 4.0 running on the Uniform server on a Windows 7 PC. I've already installed the latest versions of Genesis, Dynamik Website Builder, and Beaver Builder Pro. And there we go. Dynamik, Genesis, and plugins. All I have here is Beaver Builder. I removed Akismet and Hello Dolly, just for clarity's sake. What I've also done is created 3 pages that are just blank pages, the title and nothing else, about, contact. I have the default theme setting, and I'll show you that right now, which is content sidebar. If we go and have a look at the home page, I've set that up to use the full width with no sidebar. And that's it. There's no other content within any of the pages. I've also created 3 additional posts with featured images, and I've set them to the draft mode for a specific reason. It's that I can show you this right now is what the site looks like with everything set the way it is. That is what you get when you install Dynamik Website Builder in Genesis into WordPress 4.0. Not much there, but we're going to change that really quickly in just a few minutes time. So a couple other things. Go back to the settings, reading, just to make sure that we're going to change our home page or front page displays the home page that I've created. And we also want to have our permalink set to post name. First thing we're going to do is to create the menu. And I'll just use my favorite menu name, main menu. Call it whatever you'd like. And we'll set this to the primary navigation menu. We'll select all the pages and add them to the menu. And reorder things where we'd like. I'd like the contact at the end. And we'll save the menu. And let's go have a look and see what that looks like on the site. Click refresh. Well, it's coming. There's our pages. Go back home. Great. But we're also going to have a blog on this site, but we're not going to add it the normal way or the usual way where you would select this, add to menu, and put a category archive or a blog page on your site. We're going to do it with Beaver Builder, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second, but we can set it up right now just so you know, now that we've seen what the other one looks like without it. So we're just going to add a page, call it blog, and on this one, yeah, we'll leave this default. We'll have the sidebar, and we'll publish. That's it, except that we have to add it to the menu now. Oh, I thought I'd saved that. Well, I guess I didn't. Oops, pages. You saw me hit, oh, it says draft. Well, let's do a quick edit and make that published. Where's my menu? Here we are. There it is. Add to menu. It'll be at the end, just the way we want it. So how is that looking? There it is, with nothing on it. Perfect for now. So let's go ahead and set up the rest of the site or the theme before we start getting into Beaver Builder and the page content. First thing I'd like to do is to add a logo. I'm going to go over here to Dynamic Design. I'm going to replace the text in the heading or in the header with a logo, and you do that here in the header section. I'm not going to go through everything in here, just what we need to do these items in Dynamik. There are many excellent videos out there from Cobalt Apps, among others, that walk you through all the ins and outs of Dynamik itself. For this video, we're going to go through only the items we need. So select the logo type here. We'll come back over to Genesis theme settings, and we'll change this from dynamic text to image logo. Save settings. Oh, while we're here, let's just go down and set the content archives to excerpts, include featured image. I'll put it medium, align left, and save. So back to design, header, and we've changed that to logo. You'll notice that I already have a logo here. So I'll hit Save Changes, but I'd just like to let you know that I installed it here. And when you're using images within Dynamic Website Builder for in the header, backgrounds, or anything within Dynamic, you have to upload them here for them to become available. Anytime you see a choice where you can select image for a selector, it has to be uploaded here. So we already have one. I've chosen the file, selected it, and uploaded. And you'll see it's 430 pixels wide by 100 pixels high. But if you look at the header dimensions for the title area, you'll see this default is 400. So that's going to clip it a bit. So let's change it to 440, giving it some 10 pixel wiggle room. We'll save that, and let's go have a look at the front of the site now. There it is. It's coming along. But my eyes are getting a little tired in their old age, So I'm going to crank up the text size for the menu items just by changing the main font size right there, and that'll make it a little easier for my tired old eyes to see. So there we go. So you can spend all day long just on the menu tweaking that, but I digress. Next thing we want to do is to add a footer area or a fat footer area which contains some widgets. And here we are, fat footer, easy widget areas. I'm going to check this to add them to all our pages, posts, archives, blog, and I'm going to select the 3 columns for this. So let's save our changes and see what that looks like. Refresh. There we go. It's coming along, but the background is just a tad light. It's hard to see the contrast. So I'm going to change that right here. Fat footer container wrap background. Here's the different things you can add, but right now let's just change that to something like CC. I like putting all 6 in. Why not? So let's go have a look. That's easier to see. So let's go and put something in those fat footer areas, just so that we can see that there's something there. Let's put pages in there, recent posts in there. Put those up. I still like dragging them as opposed to selecting from the thing. Call me old-fashioned. What else? Custom menu, recent comments. How about that? For there. So let's go take a look. There we go. There's our 3 fat footer areas, widget areas populated with something. And while we're on widgets, let's get something into the primary sidebar so that we can see that there's something there in the sidebar, otherwise it won't show. So refresh. Great. As you can see, there's nothing on the home page, and it is on the other 3 pages. Coming along. So one other thing I'd like to do is to turn off the page title for home, just for this page. Now if you go to pages and hover over the home, you can see down in the bottom left there that the post ID is 39 for the home page. So we can go over to Dynamik settings, general settings, and we don't want to remove them all, just the specific ones. So just 39. Save changes. Come back. And there it is, gone. Perfect. Okay. That's pretty much it for the theme for right now. So let's go ahead and dive right into Beaver Builder. So we'll go to Pages, Home. Now you can select it directly from here, or go to the page text editor and select it right there. Now with the commercial versions, you'll have these layout templates available to you, otherwise you just end up with a blank page. So for this demo, I'm going to select one that I'm kind of used to using, is the Apify template. So just select that, and there it is. And that's it for that. If I hit done, publish changes, go back and refresh the front of the site, there you have it, ready to go. And I'll just show you here right now. If you do it this way, Other than the logo, it is fully responsive. Right out of the box, just like that. Now that was easy. Do you know how much work that would be to do it the usual way? So let's go back and just have a look around there on what you can actually do. Here are the 4 areas for the layout items in Beaver Builder. So we have the various row layouts, 1 to 6 columns, sidebars, left, right, or both, the basic modules, the heading module. Photo is basically the image widget, and then some. Separated text editor, that's the WordPress text editor. You can drag and drop wherever you'd like it. And video, so there's another plugin you don't need. You get into the advanced modules, accordion, button, call to action, call out, contact form. It's a nice little quick and easy contact form. Content slider, and well, you can read them. I don't need to read them to you. As you can see, you get quite a few modules or items that would be additional required plugins. And then of course you can drag and drop any of your widgets that you have in your WordPress widget area. So we'll just go take a look at some of these. If you'll notice, the text on this one is kind of hard to read, so we'll go and edit that. Select the text and change it to white. And as you can see, this is changing it as you do it, basically on the front end of the site. Right here, the callouts. Here's another handy little one that shows you what you can do here. Of course, the editor, styles, how you like that done. Image, you want to replace it? Let's replace it with what we're talking about. WordPress. I'll just go back there for a second. You can see there's a fairly nice little set of icons to start from or with. So there's ours. And if we just scroll down, you can see that's changed already. Let's make WordPress just a little bit bigger because it's important. And there it is, bigger. And let's make it as close as I can get without really looking at the hex value to a blue. It might be a little dark, but oh well. We'll get the idea. That's purple. Heck, we can do closer to that. Let's get bluer. You can see how you can spend all day just doing this, tweaking around. And there it is, that easy. Call to action. Well, let's do that. Add a button. This is something that gets done quite often on sites. Oh boy, buy now. Although you don't buy WordPress, but just to get the idea. Background, button, color. Ooh, how about just for now? Sure. Sounds good. And that's all there is to that. Of course, all these are the same way. If you get one styled the way you like it, with all the padding and margins, buttons set up, and you want to duplicate them, it's just a matter of going duplicate and then dragging it to wherever you'd like it. And that's how easy it is. Don't like it there? Well, just delete it. Okay. And hit done. Publish changes. Go and look at the front of our site. Now you've seen that's changed. And there we have your updated callout. It is that easy. So let's just go through adding the other pages. Let's go to the About page directly in the Page Builder. And it also comes with content pages predefined. And you can create your own templates here too, by the way. As you can see, I haven't saved any yet. But right now I'm going to use theirs. Just going to select it and save it. And back here, pages, contact. Go directly into Page Builder. Same thing. Here is a nice little business contact form with info, Google Map. That's not where I am right now. Let's change that. Oops. And there it is. It's just quite that easy. And next one is our blog. And that's why I wanted to create some extra ones, because we're going to use a built-in feature called the blog grid, which doesn't look like much, does it? That's good. So let's just save it. It's got our only poor old hello world, but we know why that is, because we didn't turn on the other three posts. So let's edit those, and we want to change your status to published. Now if we go and look at our blog page, we see that doesn't look like much. Where's the grid? Looks like a normal feed. But just wait. If I can get back there. Here we go. So back into Page Builder. And let's go check the settings. It must be a setting that's causing some trouble. And there's not really trouble. It depends on your site. But the default post spacing is 60 pixels, which is quite a bit. So let's narrow that down to 20. And there you go. Just like that. Now you know I just save it and there would be on the front, but I want to show you one other thing with this. And on a couple of sites I have needed this feature, and there's plugins that let you do it, but I was always wondering, why don't they have this built into the core for the times that you need it? Because you just go like that and save, and now you have it in ascending order, just like that. And on the front, and there you go. Now let's go have a look at our post. There it is, and back to the site. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell, as they say. That's not a bad looking little website in what, less than 30 minutes. I got 24:09 on my clock in Camtasia. But anyways, that's it for now, and I'll be posting some more here later on. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.